What is good, Council of Comics? It is Monday, June 3rd, 2024. It's 8 p.m. It's time for the new keys and hot comics of the week. And hey, we got special guest Jim Whiting with us tonight. It's a brand new month, so there'll be some good hashtags. We'll be back 30 seconds.
Day. Where are the heroes? Soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone a superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
It's good, Council of Comics. Welcome to the new keys and hot Comics of the Week, episode number 92. Home of the best monthly giveaway prize ever. I'm doing it with emphasis now, Chris. Just for you. Ever. That's okay. Tune in. You get 3 chances tonight to get a duck in that contest. And we're starting all new because it's June. It's a brand new month. We got some new stuff to give away. Very, very exciting. We also have James Whiting as well. We're going to speak about his new project and a ton of other things. Remember, if you are not like to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button. And with me, as always, Cliff, Green Shirt Guy, C. Bizzle, Phil, Council, Jim. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty well.
Doing good. I had oral surgery and I'm thumbs up. Doing good.
I also had a doctor's appointment, but your sounds more eventful.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're all good.
Did they just drill or did they remove?
No, they had to like drill in kind of fill. It was,
My God!
Apico.
God bless you. Oof.
Yeah, it was an Apico, and I didn't do I was awake for the thing. So.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you gotta stay awake for it.
Yeah, there's nothing like
Hit me with some Novocaine.
Yeah,
I couldn't feel like this side of my face for like a few hours.
My face is numb. My face is numb.
You know, people get paid like good money for that effect.
No, I haven't even had this at some of the concerts I've gone to.
All right, so before we go, let's get into things we always do here. Young at Heart Foundation, Faith, Trust, and Belief. It's a great organization run by our good friend Mike out in California. They do wonderful things for children out there waiting medical procedures, transplants, and other things. 2 ways you can help out this organization. You can, one, go to the website, youngatheartfoundation.com, and click this button where it says register to become a donor for Donate at Life America. More than 100,000 people are waiting for a life-saving transplant, and you can register to be an organ donor today by hitting this button. Second way to help, you can sponsor a Hope Kit that's 100% tax deductible. What they do is take all the funds that are gathered together and make these great little gift boxes for the kids that are waiting for these procedures. If you want to help out Mike in other ways, give him a call at 323-396-9998 or email him at info@youngatheartfoundation.com. Oh, I always do this between Alternatives. Next up, Alternatives. This is our home away from home. It's located out in Hyde Park, New York, 870 Violet Avenue, Hyde Park, New York. Don't worry, I'm wired in. Here it goes. It's run by our good friend Anthony. I tried to time that just right. Oh no, secret chat. They cannot see. It's run by our good friend Anthony, one of the best guys in the biz. And what they do is specialize in comics, cards, and toys. They have the Hudson Valley's best selection of comic books. Every single comic book is bagged and boarded. Great shop. And Anthony also has a special for any of you out there that don't have a local comic book shop and you find it hard from week to week to get the comic books that you want to read. Well, if you get in touch with Anthony, he will get those books all packaged up for you, ship them out to you, and he'll even take off 10% off of those books, all bagged and boarded and no extra cost for the bags and board. If you're interested in doing that, give Anthony a call at 845-233-4234 or email him at alternativerse2@aol.com. The website is alternativerse.net. They also do card tournaments on the weekend, Arcana, Pokemon, Magic. Give Anthony a call or get in touch with him, and he will give you the schedule. YouTube's the Council of Comics. We're at 855 on our way to 1,000. So please hit that like and subscribe button. We're working on a lot of different things. We go live 3 times a week. Sunday, film and box office news at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific. This week we're doing Blade as we start our Blade trilogy. We also have New Comic Book Live episode number 101 this Wednesday, coming up in a couple days at 8:50. At 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and then this show that we do on Monday nights, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific, New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, home of the best monthly comic book giveaway in the game. Check out all our stuff. Please like and subscribe. Also, like and subscribe to Cliff on Comics. Cliff, if you have anything to say.
Join me on Cliff on Comics, where Saturday mornings I have coffee and comics with Cliff. This past week, my guest was officially unofficial Geek Carrie. We had a great time. We kicked off Pride Month. Next week, I'm going to have Phil from Phil's Treehouse, so we're looking forward to that. And, of course, as soon as I get my trivia back, we'll have that, too. And you can see all my other lovely live appearances, like when I'm on Into the Comic-Verse with Tony or Collecting with Durs. And don't miss out Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be with Black on Black Crown Comics, so please tune in for that as well.
How does he do it, ladies and gentlemen? He's everywhere. He's everywhere, I tell you. Oh, my goodness. Please like and subscribe to Cliff on Comics. Next up, Couches and Slouches with C Bizzle. C Bizzle, let them know about your channel.
So my channel, I do a ton of unboxings from my LCS to mail hauls that I get through various areas. I'm also with these great human beings here, the Council of Comics, on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. I do enjoy my time with these guys immensely. So you can check me out on my channel, but also, guys, still check the Council of Comics on this channel Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. And remember to subscribe to Couching and Slouching with C Bizzle. Let's get them to 500, ladies and gentlemen. And our special guest today, Sir Jim Whiting. This is Instagram, ladies and gentlemen. Whiting Studio Art. Go out there and go follow him on Instagram. How are you today, sir?
I am well. I'm glad to be on the show. You know, I've been trying to get on this show forever, you know, but the waiting list is so long.
Oh, my goodness. It's so long. It's like down the block. It's all the way, you know. Sometimes we can't control it, you know? But we're going to talk to you about a couple things. But first, we do our giveaway. First hashtag coming up is Whiting is King. So you're going to put that hashtag into the comment section below. And after we're done talking and talking about some books, we'll come back and spin for our first duck. But we have to show them what we got here first. All right, so let me go first here. Get your stuff ready, guys, that you got. All right. What do I got here? Toys. All right, first up, I'm giving you Predator, The Last Hunt, number 3. You know, simple book. Nothing huge right there. I'm also giving you a Virgin, Something That's Killing the Children.
Ooh.
Right there. All right. I think that's the latest issue right there of that one. I'm also giving you Ultimate X-Men, number 1, the 3rd printing. We're putting that up in there. All right. That's great. And then I'm also doing Uncanny X-Men 194. Got Nimrod on there, you know, just coming from that X-Men 97 stuff right there. Boom, boom. Phil, I saw this on your haul thing, right?
No, I don't think I had that one, but that's that's around all the period of my haul. Yeah.
And last thing I'm putting in is this 1 in 25 Star Wars issue number 30. Nice little 1 in 25 right there. Phil has added Sofunko, Agatha Harkness. That's going in there as well. Who wants to go up next? See Bizzle?
I can go next.
All right, let me throw you up there.
All right. Okay, we'll start with the books first. We'll have Darkwing Duck, number 1.
Whoo, fire
All right.
Nakayama.
Another variant of Darkwing Duck, number 1.
Oh, yes.
Number 2 for Darkwing Duck,
Oh,
issue number 2. D9 cover.
nice.
G.I. Joe.
Yes, yes. This is looking great. This is only week 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Dick Tracy, number 1, just
Did
came
I
out.
say? Did I say the best monthly giveaway in the comics game? Did I say that?
We got a variant cover of Ghost Rider, issue number 11.
Nice.
Sam.
Yes.
Cobra Commander, issue number 1.
Cobra! Energon Universe.
And finally,
Wait,
last
there's
but not
more.
least, Dark Side.
Dark Side figure. Boom, boom, boom,
Oh,
boom. Boom, boom. Oh my goodness. Run and tell your friends.
I had to give away a figure.
Run and tell your friends, ladies and gentlemen. This giveaway on week 1 is tremendous. Cliff.
Only
what
week
you got?
1.
Only week 1. Jeez.
Oh, week 1. Oh, good Lord. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Oh, no, not you. These are not in order. It's terrible.
All right, just show them. Come on, we're on a time thing here. We gotta talk to Jim. Come on, let's go.
All right, so this lovely Civil War II number 1.
Oh,
Ooh.
very nice. That's
We're
good.
throwing that in the mix. And Ultimate Spider-Man number 2,
Ooh,
the second printing,
Very nice.
whatever, I forgot what you call it.
design
Design
variant.
The design variant. You know, something sweet. And of course, for those of you that love John Jiang,
Very
Ooh.
nice. Very nice.
and that's it. And that's it for now, because you gotta keep the people guessing.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Listen, we're gonna have tons more stuff next week as well. So get a
Already,
part
it looks like this could be a monthly giveaway, and you'd be happy. So.
They
Already,
should.
right?
They should.
Right?
It's a lot.
All right, so let's get into it. Sir Jim,
Yes.
how are you today, my friend?
I'm well. I'm well. Glad to be here. Geez, I wish I was home trying to get some of these prizes, though.
Well, you know, they
Does it
would
count
think
if
it's
I throw
unfair. They would think it's unfair. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, like that would be the first time that's happened in this community. Everywhere I go, it's hashtag rigged. I'm like, okay.
So, Jim,
Yeah.
tell us what you got going on, my friend.
Well, I just came off doing a Kickstarter for a book called Scab, which is a 54-page graphic novel with writer Steve Niles. It was a story we did back in the 1990s, 93, 32 years ago. So we've been in touch, and we talked about reissuing it. And so I'm revamping some of the artwork, remastering it, relettering it. And yeah, we came off the Kickstarter. It was a nail biter, but we pulled it off, and I'm about to jump into finishing up the work. And I also am doing another 3-issue arc of Margot, Intergalactic Trash Collector. That's in the works. So a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to be doing a Joe Sinnett book of his early cowboy artwork, which is a lot of fun.
Oh wow.
Oh, nice. We just talked to Joe a few weeks ago. He
No.
was in one of our skits.
His
No, I mean his son. I'm sorry.
It's
My
son
bad.
Mark. I was like,
I'm
no.
sorry. I heard the net. Anything's possible. No,
No, I'm just saying, no, don't do that.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So, couple questions.
Yeah.
What is the basic story of Scab?
Well, Scab is sort of a post-zombie apocalypse. It's about a boy who's left all alone in the DC area, and he believes he's the last one, and one of the kids he went to school with is the last zombie. And so he's been roaming the area, and he goes along the rooftops, because in DC all the buildings are really short because nothing can be taller than the Capitol. And he survives on his own, and then all of a sudden a bunch of scavengers come into town, and he's got to decide what to do. He kind of goes ballistic and decides that, well, the end of everything really should be the end of everything. So he sort of takes it into his own hands to sort of make that happen.
That's
So,
very interesting.
What was it like working with Steve Niles? Because I'm only familiar with his 30 Days of Night work.
Oh, Steve is great to work with. I mean, we worked together during that period. I probably did 10 books with him at the time. We were both starting out, and this was one of the best stories I've worked on. I mean, he's really easy to work with, really nice guy, really accessible. And his writing has only gotten better. I'm hoping we can do something in the future. There's a couple of unpublished things we're talking about possibly doing. And, he gave a lot of time to the Kickstarter. I ran the Kickstarter, and, he was always available, and he's great. I love working with him. A great writer, I love the art, and I'm an artist, but working with a great writer is just something that really ups your game.
Yeah, I completely forgot he wrote one of my favorite forgotten series at DC, Simon Dark. And anyhow, so I was just like really excited. So now hearing you talk about working with him and that he's an accessible person is really great, because that's I know in the industry that means a lot to everyone working on the book.
Well, when he was starting out, he lived in DC, and I used to drive down to his house, and we would photograph all the DC area for reference. And he was just started working with Eclipse at the time, doing Clive Barker stuff. So all these packages would arrive with this original art from John J. Muth and Bill Sienkiewicz. And so aside from getting to work with him, I get to see all this artwork as it came in, So
oh, wow.
It was a lot of fun.
That is awesome.
Excellent.
Also, by the way, can I just tell you how much I love that you're taking photography for reference for DC? Because I actually bring up all the time when people write stories of the Hudson Valley and it never looks like the Hudson Valley. I'm like, this is not Poughkeepsie. This is not Albany. That train doesn't look like that.
Right. Well, one of the things was when I first started doing the sketches, he's like, this doesn't look like DC. You got to come down here and photograph it. And so I did. The other thing is that in the story, Scab, the boy, has a board that he runs from roof to roof because the houses are really short and they're close together. So he's able to never touch the street. He always runs across this board he calls his running board. And that's how he gets around without getting caught. Or he did until everybody sort of died off.
That's great. I love the setup.
I have questions, but I want to see if everybody else has questions first before I ask any. Anybody?
Yeah. Just any expected release date for Scab?
Yeah, September. I have, the interesting thing was I have all the original artwork. And so I scanned all the original artwork rather than a lot of guys scan the book and clean it up. And it looks great, but, I really wanted to go with the artwork. The technology is so much better now to do that. And, also there's parts that I did draw it 32 years ago. So there's some stuff I'm like, this doesn't work so much, and the anatomy and arms going the wrong way, things like that, that need to be corrected. But sticking to the basis of the story and the feel of how it was, it's all in black and white, but it's a very stark black and white.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What advice do you have for other artists that want to get a Kickstarter going? Not as far as what they have to do, but what advice do you have for them in the beginning process of should they do a Kickstarter? Should they not? If you are, what are some of the mental things that you have to prepare yourself for?
Well, it's a big roller coaster ride, first of all. I mean, it's you're up, you're down, you're up, you're down. You're looking at it. I got $5, I got $10. I lost $10. I'm not doing anything. So it's very stressful, and be prepared for that. The main thing I think for somebody doing their first Kickstarter is make sure you got a lot of friends and family, because they're the ones that are going to come out, and they're going to support you, and people will see your artwork and sign up on social media, but in the beginning, you want to get everybody in there that you possibly can. And so, work out a mailing list, start a mailing list, because those are direct connections to people who like your work and they're following you. And so, a lot of people talk about doing stuff on social media, and, I have a lot of friends on social media, but the return is not nearly so much as an email list of people who are direct contacts. And I looked at the statistics on my sites, and everything basically email. I can't say it enough. But first one, your friends and family are really important. So if you've gotten somebody mad at you, go make up with them and get them to support your Kickstarter, man, because you're going to need them. And then as you go into your second one, you're in the Kickstarter environment. You've got things moving. Kickstarter has its own inner environment where people can follow each other, much like social media. So whenever I launch something, everybody gets told, or whenever I run updates, people get told. So once you get in that system, you can start to broaden that audience a bit more, and not just friends and family. But it's a good place to start.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
As an artist, when you get one of those artist blocks, what is some of the ways you get past it?
Go work on something else. Come back to it. I work on probably 4 or 5 things at the same time, because if you're standing there working on something for 4 or 5 hours, you can't see through the trees anymore. I need to step back and do something else and come back to it with fresh eyes and look at it again and say, hey, maybe this works, maybe this doesn't work, this is good, maybe I can try that. But I like to keep 4 or 5 different things in the fire, so I have different stimuli when I'm creating.
Nice.
I like that a lot. Jim, tell me, what is, and this is a broad question, what is one of the best pieces of criticism you ever received?
Well, I once applied for a job at Marvel, and I was interviewed by Larry Hama, who said, "Oh, I heard you play music."
I love Larry Hama.
And I said, "Yeah, I play music." And he said, "Here's a bunch of drawing boards. Take them home and go write lyrics on them." And that was the end of the interview.
Oh my goodness. I knew you should have reserved that. I love Larry Hama.
In all fairness, he told me that if I wanted to draw, I had to do that 24/7, and I couldn't do anything else. And at the time, it really bothered me. But in a way, he's right. That if that's what you love and that's what you want to do, you live and you breathe it, and you do it because you love it. So. Yeah, I was pretty young at the time, and that was my dream. I moved to New York, and I went to SVA, and I managed to hook up an interview at Marvel. And although I did go years back later, and I interviewed several people there, Dan Chichester, and I was doing a horror magazine, and a couple of other editors who took me out and got me drunk, and so I felt a little better about the whole experience.
That sounds like, please tell me that you have a better Larry Hama follow-up story after that.
I do. I probably shouldn't tell you this one, but I was designing magazines back in the 80s, and when I got the Marvel interview, and we were doing Ninja magazines, and the guy I worked for who put the magazines together was a good friend of Larry Hama, and Larry Hama came in and he posed in ninja uniforms for the magazines. It was called Spirit of Ninja. And so he was in full ninja gear, and we went to this place. This guy, he did claymation, stop motion stuff, and he had a anti-aircraft carrier or destroyer on the back of his garden in the city. And he did the video for Sledgehammer, all the little stop motion stuff.
Okay.
And so we went to his place, and I was dressed in a full uniform, commando uniform, and we had these tubes of blood shooting blood, and we had a ninja slicing my throat, and that was the cover of the magazine. And it was pretty funny. And Larry was there, and that was a much better experience. So hopefully that's a better follow-up story.
That's a way better.
That's excellent. Yes.
He's seen a ninja outfit.
Well, Jim, is there any other links or anything you want to tell people about your project?
Well, I'm on Substack. I do my email list mainly through Substack now. I do a blog and email at the same time. So whoever reads my blog gets an email of the same thing. So I am on Substack. What the link is, I have to look it up here. But I'm, aside from my webpage, I pretty much, I'm on social media. Let's see, links. I gotta find the links here. See how well prepared I am for this. All right. So anyway, okay. Substack. No, it's not there. Never mind. You'll find me if you just type in Tim Whiting. I do a behind the scenes blog and email about the creative process. So I take you into my inking and my coloring and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing that with Scab over the next couple of months as I finish up the artwork. So I'll be doing comparisons of the original artwork and what's being published, the lettering and how the lettering works, and some of the new artwork I produced for the cover. This image is a new cover I did for this.
All right. Excellent. We want to thank you for coming on. You'll be sticking around with us.
I will.
To go through this wacky
pleasure.
hour.
Be my pleasure.
Right. Excellent. So find Jim at Whiting Studio Art on Instagram and also on his website www.whitingstudio.kizom. All right, we're gonna fly through what we read. What did we read this week?
Oh, wow.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
This is my reading stack right now. I'm trying to catch up.
Me too.
What do you got? You got Geiger? You read Geiger?
Red Geiger, Birds of Prey.
Oh, very nice.
You see, he read Geiger, a man of excellent taste. All right.
I was going to say Spirit Ninja sounded like one of those old martial arts magazines.
It was an old martial arts magazine. And I think one of the headlines we had that got a controversy was Kill Gaddafi. And it had like instructions on how to become a ninja and go in and get Gaddafi taken out and stuff like that. It was insane. We would write it most of it ourselves, but it's pretty fun.
How about Rise of the Powers of X, the final chapter?
I haven't read it, but I can't wait to read it.
Oh, you can wait.
Okay.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
You can wait. Years of X-Men stories. Years.
and they're rushing it out to get them back in the mansion, because executive decision over quality is all that matters.
See how almost a year ago?
Because we are trapped in an abusive relationship, right? Because we have Stockholm syndrome with Marvel and DC, and it's never ending, because there's greedy corporate dipped in every pot fingers are in control of the characters we love, who ignited a passion inside of us when we were young.
Ooh,
but the truth is the truth. So anyhow,
heavy.
Wolverine ended.
Yes.
Richard 50.
I'm a few issues behind on that story.
It's like I thought this is an extra thick book, right? Because this is an $8 book. It's an $8 book, right? But then there's stories at the end that I don't need.
Oh, right. They did that again.
They could have given us a double-page spectacular. They could have given us They could have given us 8 to 16 pages of Wolverine and Sabretooth
just cutting at each other. Yes,
cutting at each other, so that people could just flip to the pages and scream. No, as usual, we're gonna bilk you for a few more dollars by giving you the main story up front, which is okay. I'm looking at you, Spider-Man 50. And then three little stories in the back that mean nothing. You know,
Well,
like that
well-
one. I did like the Black Cat one in Amazing Spider-Man 50.
Well, just be prepared because this week X-Men 35,
Yes,
aka Legacy number 700, will be
yes.
a $10 book.
I know.
So be
But
prepared for that.
Luciano did the cover, and you know I love him. So again,
Yes, you do.
I'm
You do.
because I can't give up on my abuser. I will be there.
If this X-Men, if this
Sounds like
X-Men
you saw Baby
700
Reindeer.
goes the way of Amazing Spider-Man, like if they don't give me any story in this $10 book,
Oh,
it
they're
might be
gonna
the
get-
end.
you
It
know,
might
I
be
really-
the end of the X-Men as well.
Jim, I'm
I
really holding back because I love and respect you. So I'm really holding
I really think it's gonna be a lot of setup for the new books that's gonna be coming out later this year.
probably.
Give me
that is
something.
like the
Give me
that's the
something.
trick, though. That is the other trick.
You
You're,
muted.
you're
Reacher
muted,
guy, you're
Reacher
right.
guy.
It's either that or they're just gonna wipe the decks.
Yeah,
That
I
too.
agree.
Well, they always
Gotta
go
get
there,
Something.
you know.
You got to go back to the mansion because that's where the cartoon happened, and that's what. Like,
Back to basics. All right, this Cliff, you'll be happy about this. Avengers Twilight.
Amazing! It stuck the landing. It stuck the landing. Pow! It stuck the landing. I keep telling people, please don't compare this to Kingdom Come. Please don't compare this to Kingdom Come. But guess what? I have nothing left to say. I would have to compare it to Kingdom Come. It's new, it's different, fresh, probable future, and it stuck the freaking landing at the end. I was so freaking thrilled. I loved it. And I love that everyone and everything had purpose. Everyone moved with purpose. Even at the I'm not going to try so hard not to spoil this, but even at the end, when Janet rounded up the other ladies and we're like, yo, we're gonna help. You know, like we're not gonna wait for him to ask. We're going in, you know, and the ladies just went in and said, yo, we're here. Just tell us what to do. I was freaking in tears that was the ending. I was in tears. It was beautiful.
I thought the touching moment for me was when Iron Man. I don't care about spoilers. This came out last week.
That's okay. I probably won't read it anyway.
This isn't a
so-
big. All right, this ain't a big. This is. I won't spoil the big thing. But the
Iron
thing
Man
was,
touching
the thing
moment.
was, Iron Man was took the. I'll say he took the rocket from his son, and he basically pushed him away and said, "Be Iron Man" or something like that, or called him Iron Man, like he was passing off the legacy to him. And I was like, "Oh, that was done very well. That was done very, very, very well."
I think both moments were absolutely beautiful, you know, and really fitting. And I don't know. I like the story itself was excellent, you know, like a real good plot, really good execution, beautiful art, a lot of excitement and action. Like I was never bored with this series ever. There was not one issue that was slow or wasted, you know.
Mhm.
And then the fact that it all came back to, at the end, it really just came back to family, you know, without getting all fast and furious about it, you know, with Tony being like, this is your mantle, and Janet being like, you won't do this alone. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
Yeah. Last one I'll talk about is Helverine #1.
How was it?
I kind of get it now because
it's a little gimmicky. I know that's like it's a
you
comic.
see Wolverine throughout the book.
Mm,
With you know how Wolverine's
Yeah.
claws are, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But I kind of get it. It's from the perspective of people who think it's Wolverine.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it comes to find out it's not Wolverine. So, Frank and Dakin, man, we're going the Frank and Dakin route.
I put the whole series on my pull list, so I'm gonna get every issue of it.
I
Are
was
you gonna get Helverine #2? Is the question.
No, I'm
Yes.
not getting Helverine.
I am.
yeah,
Is it just like a 5? If it's a 5-shot thing, like it's.
Yeah.
I feel like you could milk it for 5. If it's a 5 thing,
I
like
get it.
I believe it is a
I'm okay with
miniseries.
it being a miniseries. I could support it in all of its miniseriousness.
Yeah, it's gonna be a miniseries.
All right, anybody got anything else?
I read this.
No.
What's that?
Oh.
Oh, what is that?
Torpedo
Poultry.
1970
Real treat. is
What's
excellent.
What's Torpedo 1972?
Yeah. What's
It's
that?
it's a remake of the Italian series that was done years ago, but with Eduardo Russo doing the artwork. So it brings back this character. He's a really nasty gangster, and look him up online. It's pretty cool. He brings back the series in color, and they set it with The Godfather in this
Nice.
setting. You know?
Nice. Very interested in that. Very dope.
That one right there.
Blaze. I don't know if you guys read any of the Blaze stuff. They're fairly new company.
Yeah.
Phil, how's that blood hunt going,
For Black Panther,
Yeah.
Blood Hunt, I think is like a good event and stuff. I'm not sure about like I'm only gonna get the offshoots of like the characters I like. Black Panther looked really good. Like Black Panther the story wise, it was pretty good, but the art was kind of on point at least.
All right. Well, let's do our first ducking of the night. 18 entries. I'm going to give you 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not put Whiting as king, put it in there now. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw. Round and round it goes. Where it lands, nor the council or Jim Whiting knows. Let's see where it goes, ladies and gentlemen. Phil Ailing. Phil Ailing gets the first.
Man, there's been a lot of field talk in this show today.
Yes.
Phil, you got a duck. You're the first. No, you're not the first duck. Yesterday was the first duck. But you are the second duck of this illustrious event. Let me put in the second hashtag real quick. The second hashtag. Let me get this banner down. The second hashtag is going to be free comic. Let me get it here. 92 hashtag free comic. Boom. Show it up there. Hashtag free comic. Put that into the comment section for the second duck of the night. I'll put it in for a banner as well. And then we're going to get to some of the favorite parts of the show. You know, our beloved Key Collector. Oh, Key Collector Comics. Oh, boy. Here we go.
Oh, it's just kicking off with my favorite, isn't it?
I am picking this up. This will be in my
I
playlist.
am probably gonna pick this up as well.
Oh, let's see. Part 1 of a 2-issue story arc that will introduce a new goblin. Wait a minute. So last issue wasn't a part of this whole thing?
No, of course not.
No, because that was Peter being affected.
Oh, my
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
By the
no.
way, everyone who's buying you this issue, I have a trip to Stockholm planned.
Nope. I had to resist hard not picking this one up. I'm
You know
done.
you want to.
I want to. You're right. I want to.
I think it's Ed McGuinness doing the art again, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
no,
want
I'm
it
not
that
getting,
bad.
they fooled me last time with that. No. Next up, Blood Hunters number 2, first appearance of Dante.
No, isn't that the cover by Greg Land?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Uh-huh.
I didn't get the first
Actually,
one, so
This
I'm not
actually
getting
looks
the
like
second
real
one.
art. I'm very happy.
Wow. You're gonna be... Shots fired.
You know, I was trying to hold back because Jim is here, but I figured he might as well get the full me.
Go ahead.
I didn't get Blood Hunters number 1 either.
I
Yeah.
met Greg Land a couple years ago in Baltimore. He's a nice guy. Charges a little more for a signature than he needs to, but you know.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Listen, we all know the evil.
And I wasn't getting anything graded. It was just raw books.
Well, there's no turning back now. Now that CGC bought JSA, everybody's the enemy. So that's it.
That's probably true.
That's true. Very true. All right, next up, Carnage number 8.
Who
Introduction
cares?
of a new weapon that is fatal against symbiotes.
Is it a sonic blaster? Is it a flame gun? You know, we already know Firestar could kill them all if she felt like it. I mean, honestly, if I were writing, I'd be like, Angelica's had enough. And just and like that's the slogan for the series. Angelica's had enough. And then it's just her laughing symbiotes nonstop for 4 issues.
Anybody picking it up? No?
No.
All right,
Nope.
moving along. Next up, Cult of the Lamb, #1 from Ani, limited series inspired by the video game of the same name that explores the backstory of the Lamb.
I'm surprised I haven't heard about the video game.
I haven't. Yeah, I was gonna say I've never even heard the video game.
There must be something wrong because you guys are big video game guys and you haven't heard about this.
Yeah.
It's because it's a cult. It's the cult.
Oh, secret society. All they ask is trust, ladies and gentlemen. All they ask.
I've heard of like the other like comics like Life is Strange. I've played that. Like,
All right.
I
So,
haven't heard of it.
anybody out there in the comment section, like, have you played this game? Do you know about it? Leave us some info about it. Next up, I'm getting this cover. So dope. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, #1.
I'm getting
That's-
it.
That's an interesting story.
Destined lovers, a gunslinger, and a samurai future lovers are mortally wounded, a world apart and awake together, in a purgatory ruled by a ruthless society of damned warriors.
Give it a shot.
That's a pretty good cover.
Oh shit! Oh wait a second.
Wait, who do you say that?
The guy from who wrote, you know, the good parts of the end of Krakoa.
Oh, Jerry Duggan.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, okay. All right,
Oh,
you almost
now
got
I
me
might
sold.
give it a
Yeah,
shot. Now
I might. I have this week is a small week for me, so I might grab this one.
I was getting it.
I might get it. That must be like a Star Wars homage cover, right? Like,
I think that's cover A, though. It is.
I don't know. I feel like since Star Wars was already an homage to a samurai story, I don't.
yeah. Oh,
This is the 1 in 10.
okay.
That's pretty cool. I still like cover A better.
Yeah.
And then here's the 1 in 20.
So it's a mixture of Western and samurais.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And zombies.
Hmm.
It looks
And
like.
zombies.
Yes.
And zombies,
made-
of course.
Purgatory. Why are they going to use zombies in purgatory when other people's souls are more horrific?
I heard this week.
Well, I guess they're
somebody-
not zombies. They're damned warriors. Like,
Damn, those damned warriors. again.
I heard somebody say, "quote that every cowboy story basically is a samurai story, or could be in some form."
yeah.
I can
I
see
agree.
it.
Magnificent
Seven
Seven and
So
Seven Samurai
yeah,
are
and
like
zombies.
Yeah.
All right.
Wasn't
Moving
there
along.
some movie where it takes place and basically it is purgatory, and it's in the Wild West, and you have to basically live your life as a good person. Eventually, you get to leave. I'm just trying to think what it was called. I remember seeing it, or maybe it was an episode of something.
You mean that wasn't The Good Place on NBC?
No, this was no. This was years ago. I want to say it was in the late '90s. It was fully a Western movie. I'm just trying to think what it was
A
called.
Western movie. Okay, because I was going to say that's also the plot of the end of Lucifer. I mean, like, there's a whole bunch of stuff here.
No, I didn't watch this.
Lucifer is so freaking good. So good.
All right, so the next one up, Suicide Squad, Kill Arkham Asylum #5. Hey everybody, this includes a code for this Clayface weapon digital token redeemed in the Kill
Garbage,
and Justice League
hard
video
pass,
game.
burn it.
Pass.
Digital token, huh?
The cover is nice though.
Yeah.
it is a nice cover.
All right, burn the interior.
Oh my goodness. Next up,
Rip the cover off.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha #1. This will cost you $7. A one-shot that examines the effect of a world without the turtles. Prequel story to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series written by Jason Aaron.
That is the reason why I'm very tempted to start collecting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles books. I really like Jason Aaron.
Yeah.
I
$7
like it too, but
is-
not enough to get.
Aren't they gonna have a new team of writers and artists on this series? I think they just announced
Yeah.
new artists the other day, right?
Yeah. It's a soft reboot, same canon.
Mhm.
I love that they're
everything else.
focusing on Donatello. That's a draw for me.
But he was the focus at the end of the other storyline too.
I
So
know,
it's
but
like,
that
what-
was too convoluted and messy, and I just didn't care. So
I
look,
Just want more Jenica.
Jenica, right? Jenica was a good character. I like Jenica. What? But hey, maybe I don't know about this. I don't know. I just don't know. Next up, Ultimates #1, new Ultimates roster: Iron Lad, Captain America, Doom, Thor, and Sif.
I just
Sign me
love
up.
a read of the new Ultimates universe is just embracing. Like, I might as well be Doom. You know, like, this dude just showed up and ruined my entire existence, so I'll just be Doom. Like, that's a great name for a superhero. Oh my god.
That's the cover. So I'm going to get the cover A, but this cover right here, the second print, they already got a second print. I will be getting
Yeah,
this
they
as
got
well.
a second print already. Yeah, they got a second
Yes.
print out.
Yes,
Yeah.
this
We
comes out in
spoiled them.
July.
We spoiled them by supporting Spider-Man and Black Panther.
Yep,
This thing
this
is
one
the
in 25 is nice too.
That's the
second
second
print.
print one in 25.
The first print, it doesn't have all that electronic stuff in it.
There's the homage to the old Ultimates #1.
Mm-hmm.
This
See,
is
there
the
it
one
is.
I'm getting. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is very
A
nice.
negative space.
Yes,
For
very
Iron.
nice. And then
Who did that one? That looked like almost like a Brian Hitch cover.
that looks like
Well, the other one's definitely Brian Hitch.
Yeah.
Sharp or something like that.
Oh, Liam Sharp.
Sharp, yeah.
It's probably Liam Sharp. Yeah. Alex, what's up with Cap's face in that one? Though? Go back.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna
No,
have
I'm sorry. The whole thing is
weirdest
not
face
working
right
for
up
me.
front?
This
Like,
one
you
does not
could
work
hide
for me
that
at
one
all.
in the back, but
No, sir, I don't like it.
this is battle worn Cap.
This is the. I don't
That
know
looks
who did
nice.
that.
Who's that guy in the forefront? Ant-Man?
Yeah,
Like Ultimate
yeah.
Ant-Man?
Ultimate.
Well, this has an anime feel to it. If you look at
Yeah.
the Wasp, right?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
In Huckley.
Yeah, there we go.
That is real nice.
I love this
I wonder-
artwork.
I wonder if that's going to be a connected cover.
This is a nice one.
This isn't.
Mhm.
This is nice.
I will be getting the Ultimates issue #1, first print and second print. Don't tell Joey.
Don't tell Joey. Next up, Venom number
Go right, so does
34.
Sam, he just won't show it.
Snarp. Venom number 34. Reintroduction of Threcker, an alien vampire.
No, thank you. I haven't been collecting Venom for a long time.
Heart of the Blood Hunt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Who's draining who? That's
Right?
I
I
can't
think Trekker is doing the damage here. That's for sure.
It almost looks like they're enjoying it.
Of
Mm.
course it does. It's Venom. If it's not mildly sexual, what are we even doing on the cover?
That's your keys of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump over to cover price
That's
or
crazy.
top 20.
We should do our own
X-Men.
keys of the week because there's books every week that I'm like, how is this not in the
Listen,
list?
you want to
Yeah.
put a list together? Go ahead, put the list together and do it. We'll do our own keys of the week.
Okay.
Number 20,
right
we've
off
got
the bat, This
What?
is insanity. Okay.
Yeah.
There was over 1 million copies of this book printed. Why anyone would pay $154 raw is absolutely insane. Insane. Someone is
You
on
could sell that for $150.
crack one night and bought it on crack at 3 a.m. and we're supposed to believe this. Hell no. No. Stockholm syndrome for
But it's a
sex.
9.8, Cliff.
No, it's a raw, baby. It's a raw.
I
Okay.
know. I'm playing devil.
How do you get a raw 9.8?
Dude,
Right?
well, that's pretty arbitrary.
And also for $154, go home, lunatic. Go home.
It's going to make me dig in my long boxes and start selling.
Yeah, right.
They might have bought that
If
killing
it has
joke.
the nerve, this has the nerve to do this for one more week, then we can change it up.
Gotcha.
All right. Number 19, we have Doom number 1.
Why is this $70? Again, I believe this is the work of one lunatic who was doing meth.
But this is a 1 in 25. This is the 1 in 25.
I bought this book, and I like parts of it, but I was a little disappointed with the ending. But
I thought the ending was
$70, I might
great.
sell it. You know?
Yeah.
I love Sam.
I don't have that
Green's
copy. I
artwork.
have the other Doom.
I have
too.
the Sanford Green cover.
Yeah, same.
Number 18, X-Men number 24. It's going for about $25. 17,
There you go, Phil.
Criminal.
You can sell it.
There you go. Criminal issue number 1, about $20. Secret Wars 5's back on the list.
Why?
Why is
120
that
raw,
here? Why
125.
is this here? Yo, I'm so glad that I brought up Stockholm Syndrome tonight because that's what we're seeing. That's literally it.
Somebody wants that. I'll sell you mine
number-
for 125.
15, Wolverine number 1, a 9.6 for $261. Spawn's back, baby. 9.6 for $84.
Why do these all say raw? I feel like there's something wrong here. I feel like they're not all raw. I don't understand.
Welcome to the new world. This is the
No,
new
it's not
world.
the new world. I think there's an error and they have not caught it yet because this makes
Put a-
heroes.
Is that error for what? 7 books? I
They
don't know.
shouldn't
if
be
it's error
raw.
for 7
They
books.
shouldn't be. The ones that say raw near mint make more sense than raw 9.6. That doesn't make sense. That's not usually how it works.
So for all of my collecting career, I did not have this book. I finally bought this book last week, and it cost me a lot less than what's been shown here.
Exactly. Now, if that's an actual CGC 9.6, it's more believable to me.
I agree.
Well, then the person paid $100 to have it graded, so the price is $100 more for the book. Usually.
I think getting the Wolverine graded is still in the $20-something range.
New Mutants 98, the Inhuck Lee facsimile version, $50. Grommets number 1, the one in, I think it's a 1 in 20, $30. Number 11, Blood Hunt, 1 in 25, 220. Top 10, Grommets. Grommets, the 1 in 10, go for 15.
Makes more sense.
Blood Hunt number 2, 1 in 25, going for 200.
Hate it, but it makes sense.
Number 8, we have X-Men number 133, first appearance of Dust.
Dust. Yep. Great book.
Number 7, we have All Select Comics 70th Anniversary Special, going for $30 right there.
Yep.
The
Taylor
hell.
Swifting.
I wanted this cover so bad. This was the spoiler variant for Hellverine number 1. It's sold out. Wasn't able to get it. It's going for about $20 now.
Nice.
I bet you I can tell you who did get it.
Yeah, I know. Number 5, we have Doom number 1, the Granoff, going for about $25. Number 4, Masters of the Universe number 1 from DC. First series, 9.6, 180. I guess that's due to the news that He-Man and the Masters of the Universe has got another jump start for a movie. Number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog. This book is blowing up.
It's because of the Sonic 3?
Yeah, I'm not too sure why it's blowing up, but it's blowing up. It's about $20 book right now. And number 2, Apocalypse has jumped up to number 2 from X Factor 6. A 9.2 for about $100.
Fair.
And then Doom number 1.
Right.
Doom 1.
Ew, that's our book.
That's our
My
book.
book.
A
And
very
mine's in
fine.
the, but yeah, way past very fine. I'm in that near mint.
Yeah, right. Same here. Same here.
Oh, it's a very
Putting this
fine
together.
$24.99.
Hold on 1 second here. All right, now let's get into the CBSI Hot 10 real quick. Let's go all the way down here. Their honorable mentions: Catman Comics number 31, CGC 4.5, sold for $2,600. Wow. Danger Girl number 2, Platinum 9.8, J. Scott Campbell, baby, went for $1,100.
Wow, that derriere is so highly arched.
Here's the funny part about that is probably more sexual than that Spider Woman cover we've talked. ad nauseum about.
I think they are identical. We got the heart-shaped Coolito happening on both of them.
I'm just saying,
All right.
but there was no backlash to this cover.
Because it's Danger Girl. Like freaking Marvel Comics outsold Danger Girl 1 to 50. I mean, like, so you know, who's gonna complain?
Yeah.
Well, 1,100 for this one there. All right, top 10. Sonic the Hedgehog 69, the 1 in 10. First appearance. Well, this one got me surprised. This before we are to get a first appearance in the Sonic. This one's still moving. I guess it's the first appearance of what though?
Yeah.
Thanks for not telling us, writer. All right. $15, $20 right there. Edge of Spider-Verse, the 1 in 50. I have the regular variant cover.
I have the
That's
regular
gorgeous.
cover. I would have loved the regular variant of this featuring her like that.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous.
Actually, no,
cover.
I didn't get the regular cover. I think I got the Spider-Verse cover.
It's
You know,
so pretty. So
it is pretty. Good job. Good job.
That is a great cover.
It is a great cover. Next up, Godzilla 70th anniversary, 1 in 50. So averaging about $320 with an AA cover on there. Woo! Woo! Oh my goodness. Mad Max Fury Road, Furiosa #1. First Furiosa is going for about 20-25 raw.
Fascinating that movie is not tearing it up in the theaters, but yet the book is doing better.
Yes.
Yeah. X Factor 24. First appearance of Archangel as the Horseman of the Apocalypse. Compared to about $25 averages on about 30 sales for this one. That's a 9.9. Got an offer of $280. Uncanny X-Men 266. First Gambit. Going between 100 and 150. A 9.6 about 245. Doom #1, the Granov. Spoke about that. Blood Hunt Red Band Edition #1. Not the regular, the regular cover band is going for about $15 and hit a high of 20. So that's pretty good. X-Men 97, the second print.
Number 2.
Yeah, going for a high of about $30 raw with averages around 15. Very nice. And Doom is topping both charts, ladies and gentlemen. Doom is topping both charts. Good shout out to Jonathan Hickman and
What I
Sam
have.
Green.
I hope they just give us an actual good event to follow this up after all that.
Facts.
Indeed. All right, it's time for the second duck of the night, ladies and gentlemen. You get 10 seconds if you haven't put hashtag free comic in there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Round and round it goes. Where it lands, nobody knows. But somebody's going to get a duck, ladies and gentlemen. Who's getting ducked? Old Wolf 65! Old Wolf.
Right on, Tony. Right on.
Very nice, Old Wolf 65. You have gotten yourself a duck, my friend. All right, let me get the next hashtag in here. The next hashtag, get this banner out of here, will be Indie Comic Creators. Let me get it up here. Dun-dun-dun. All right, come on. 92. Come on. Shift hashtag Indie Comic Creators. That's a lot for y'all, but hey, you want a duck? That's what we gotta do. There we go. Indie Comic Creators. Let me put it as a banner so you guys can see it at the bottom. Indie Comic Creators. Save. It's up. All right, get that hashtag. That's gonna be the last hashtag of the night. And it's time for everybody's favorite part of the show where we go over every single book that is coming out this week for New Comic Book Day, June 5th, 2024. Get your pads, get your pencil together. Let me get a drink of water.
Boom. This is a light week for me. Like under 10 books.
Shout out
Getting
to
the
that
X-Men
35.
35. Is that one of them? The X-Men
Yep.
right there
Yep.
for $10.
Yep.
That's one of my.
Shout out to Shout out to over 30 in the chat. Next week, if we get over 25, we're gonna add extra books into the thing. That's next week. Shout out. But you 30 can win that final duck tonight.
I have
All right.
12, but I might go multiple covers or something, so I might go up from there.
All right, here we go. Batman number 148. Amazing Spider-Man number 51.
Gonna give it the
X-Men
thumbs
number
up.
35.
That one's
Venom number 34. The Ultimates number 1. Poison Ivy number 23. Birds of Prey number 10. Star Wars number 47. Shazam number 12. Gunslinger Spawn number 32. Scarlet number 1.
That's
Which
the one
broke-
with multiple covers.
Broke all the G.I. Joe records for books, but then got it broke because Destro after that broke all those records.
Let's
And-
see
Notice
if
that
those
it was
covers are-
on Key Collector though.
Right? How is Scarlet not on Key Collector? Oh my god, I should make a whole video just about that.
That's
That
what
is
I'm
a
saying. We should do our own.
That's a crazy one right there. All right. Wolverine Blood Hunt number 1. The Boy Wonder number 2.
Trash.
Carnage number 8. Blood Hunters number 2. The Scorch number 30. Walking Dead Deluxe 90. Miss Marvel Mutant Menace number 4. Ghost Rider Final Vengeance number 4. What If Venom number 5. Space Ghost number 2. Star Wars The High Republic number 8. Get Fury number 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha number 1. I Hate Fairyland number 15.
Oh, yeah.
Kneel Before Zod number 6. Love Everlasting number 15. Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum number 5. Aliens What If number 4. My Adventures with Superman number 1. Falling in Love on the Path to Hell number 1. Lilo and Stitch number 4. The Batman and Scooby-Doo Mysteries number 6. The Last Mermaid number 4. Kaya number 19. Bear Pirate Viking Queen number 2.
Yeah.
Ranger Academy number 8. Savage Dragon number 270. The Infernals number 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Source Book number 3. Scooby-Doo Where Are You number 128. DC Pride, a celebration of Rachel Pollack number 1. Minor Threats, The Fastest Way Down number 3. Marvel Superhero Secret War 6 Facsimile. Vampirella Dark Reflections number 1. The Sickness number 5. Precious Metal number 1. Cult of the Lamb number 1. Profane number 1. Crashdown number 4. Cemetery Kids Don't Die number 4. Star Trek The Sons of Star Trek number 3. Guma The Beginning of Her number 7. Under Heist number 4. Monster High Pride 2024 number 1. Mortal Terror number 4. Godzilla Rivals Mothra vs. Hedorah number 1. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars 6 Facsimile Foil. Beyond the Pale number 1. Kanto A Place Like Home number 1. Mad number 1. Horror Comics 34. The Mammoth number 1. Charred Remains number 6. Archie and Friends Blockbuster Movies number 1. Ultimate Spider-Man number 2, the 4th print. Wicked Tales number 1. Ultimate Spider-Man Blank 4th print. Ultimate Black Panther 3 2nd print. Star Wars Darth Maul Black, White, and Red number 1 2nd print 1 in 25. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution number 2. The John Boy Myers. Lore Olympus number 280. Yaira number 1. Hell's Half Acre number 1. Ultimate Spider-Man 2 4th printing. Star Wars Darth Maul Black, White, and Red number 1 2nd printing. Eddie, you are what eats you number 4. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars 6 the 1 in 25 facsimile. Ultimate Black Panther 3 2nd printing 1 in 25. Working Class Wizards number 4 and 5. Another Ultimate Spider-Man 4th print. Covenant 85. World of Betty and Veronica Jumbo Comics Digest 33. Bear Pirate Viking Queen's back with another printing. Mad is back with a facsimile. The Spectacular Spider-Man have another 2nd print. Crocodile Black 1, another 2nd print. Sonya 11 with cover L. Biomex number 2. The Spectacular Spider-Man 2 with another 2nd print. Star Wars Darth Vader 44. Fan Expo, Dallas 2024. Humbaba, number 3. The White Trees, A Black Sand Tale, number 1. The Land Left Behind, number 2. Coins of Judas, the Gambler, number 1. Monster Fun, number 20. Sonic the Hedgehog, number 69. Big Time Collectibles Fan Expo. The Daughters of Eden, number 1. Fame, Mike Tyson, number 1. The Accursed, number 3. The Daughters of Eden, number 1 again. Tower of God, season 3, number 197. A Couple of Obligations,
I might start
number
reading
11.
that now.
Fame, Mike Tyson, number 1.
Mind
The
you,
Last
now,
Adventurer, number 10. Hold
this
on,
is the
we're almost
first time
there.
we hear about a couple of obligations.
Well,
Fame,
it's on
Mike
number
Tyson,
11.
number 1. Fame, Mike Tyson, number 1. Return by the King, chapter 14. And last but not least, Weekly Shonen Jump, number 22,747. My God, did they release them every day? What
No,
is
it's
going
every
on?
Every week.
Jeez.
It's weekly show and jump. So
Yeah, but Batman's been around since the 40s and it still hasn't reached 10,000.
Yeah, because it's once a month.
yeah.
I will be getting that Mad facsimile edition of the first issue, Harvey Kurtzman stuff in it. I'm a fan of that.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. All right. So out there, council guys, leave in the comments what you getting this week. Is this a big week? Is this a small week? What kind of week is it for you? Let us know. All right, last duck of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Indie comic creators. I am going to give you 15 seconds for this last one. It's gonna be a fast 15 seconds. Get that indie comics creators in there for the third duck of the night. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, draw! Who will get the last duck of the night, ladies and gentlemen? Who will it land on? Couple Comics!
Right on, Will.
Congratulations, Couple Comics. You have been entered into the best monthly giveaway in the game. We'll do that at the end of this month. But make sure you tune in to all the other live shows where you can get more chances to win ducks. And you can always win more than one duck to help you in this race. Before we get out of here, we got to give shout outs to everybody in the comments that came through tonight. I'm so sorry we didn't get to any of the comments throughout the night, but it was a busy show. But we don't forget you. We don't forget you. No. Las Cruz says 1971. Thank you for joining us tonight. You came through. Collecting with Durs came through. Thank you for joining us tonight. Kenneth Bird came through. Thank you for joining us tonight. Black Crown Comics came through. Thank you for joining us tonight. Gary Quinn, the officially unofficial geek, came through. Thank you for being here tonight. Brian LCS. Hey, Brian. Thank you for joining us tonight, Brian. Izzyverse. This is the Council of Rats have arrived. Shout out to Izzy out there. Comic Cap Collectibles. Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Colton Oakley came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Jaguar came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Who else came through tonight? Tommyverse came out tonight. Thank you for joining us. Big L Larry Jackson came out tonight. Thank you for joining us. Lorena Villa came out tonight. Thank you for joining us. Phil Alien came out tonight. Thank you for joining us. Entropy and Comics came out tonight. Thank you for joining us. Couple Comics showed up and got himself a duck. They got a duck. That's what you do. Where'd you get that? Showed up tonight. Thank you for joining us. Meatwad number 1 came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Eric Martinez, longtime watcher. Thank you for joining us tonight. Frog Brawler came through tonight. Thank you for joining us. Old Wolf 65 came through and got himself a duck. Thank you for joining us tonight. Canadian Survivalist came through tonight. Kamaria was in the house tonight. Thank you for joining us. Spidey's Powdered Tumblers came through tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, I think Whiting is King hashtag got the most.
Yes.
As well it should.
Absolutely.
Anachronic
Yo.
Comics came through tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. And that, wait, a little more. Dagger Cards came through tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. And that, my friends, I believe, Kraft came through tonight. Thank you for joining us tonight. Not gonna go until I get all of you. All right, and that's all of them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight. Sir Jim Whiting, we want to thank you for joining us tonight, sharing your wonderful projects with us. Hopefully you can come on again one day soon, and just join us for this wacky hour that we call New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week.
That was great.
We appreciate you very, very, very much. Let me just put your stuff up there again real quick. Get with Whiting's Studio Art on Instagram. The website is www.whitingstudio.com.
Okay.
And get in touch with our good friend right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, wait, there's one more thing. I'm sorry, I gotta promote the shows. On June 5th, 2024, this Wednesday, it's the world's greatest comic book show. It's New Comic Book Day Live, episode 101. We'll be here at 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday. So make sure you tune in. We'll give you 3 times to win a duck on that show as well. And then on Sunday, we're doing Blade for the Film and Box Office News, episode number 90. We go live at 5 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you watch Blade. That is your homework. And then be back here next Monday for New Keys and Hot Comics of the Week, episode number 93, where you can watch to win for a chance to win our monthly giveaway, which is the best monthly giveaway in the
Bar
game.
none the best.
Bar none. 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. All right. That's it. So, for myself, I want to thank you guys for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. We love all of y'all. For myself, for Cliff, for Jim Whiting, for C. Bizzle, for Green Shirt Guy, for Phil, and the rest of the Council of Comics, thank you for watching. We love you, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Black is like the brightest day. We're